We're live. It says we're live. Hey. So it looks like we're live now, but can you join and see if you can actually see and then hear? Just hear. I might go last here. I'll get a good sound to allow the microphone and all that. Well, the camera is set up with us. Last time I posted anything on social media was 2019. So I'm like, I don't ever get on it. I tag and stuff. Yeah, I just tag and stuff, but okay, we're just going there. Other than that, because I'm an
Did it work?
yeah, she's doing it. We're live, but make sure Heather can hear and see it. Or can you join it? No. See me on camera.
Hey, I'm gonna move this forward. I'm afraid of somebody tripping.
Here's live
Live right now. I see. All right, that makes me feel more safe.
Like on our end, just in live. They got a camera out there, we're live, so I can see it. You're a crowd. Okay, she said you just approved Barbara. She said you just approved it. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'm live now. Yeah, so, but apparently, yeah, it's the Barbara. But I would have next year. You're welcome. Oh, I'm in line. As far as like your life, Fantasy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. There's some more chairs. Are we able to stay here? Look, there's some more. There's some more chairs. You already stopped them? No, that's my stuff.
we're live streaming, just like you know, so nobody can sit right here. Yeah.
Oh, well, no, I'm talking about seeing the chair.
Oh, okay.
You want me to pay?
Good evening. Now, please have your attention. Please rise to honor the 2025 ECPI University graduates and graduate candidates as they enter the auditorium.
this evening. It's my pleasure to be here with you all. ECPI University, we are a small campus, but we are also a strong community of people who care. We care about each other, our families, our communities, and how to make the world a better place. And whether you are here tonight as a graduate, a student, friend, family, staff, or faculty, we are all here tonight for one important reason, and that reason is to honor and celebrate something good and fine in each one of us, and especially the accomplishment of these graduates and their futures. Thank you all for being here to make this moment possible. Next, I'd like to speak directly to the grads. Congratulations. Inspired. I recognize that it was the thousands of small steps and decisions, the daily commitment, and the long-term discipline to overcome the obstacles put in your path on a regular basis. Your days were often filled with the wear and tear of daily struggle, but you persisted. And it is that ongoing persistence, overcoming the ordinary and mundane every day, that led you to this extraordinary achievement. The artist, poet, and writer Khalil Gibran said, "Your living is determined not so much by what life brings to you as by the attitude you bring to life." And you, grads, have brought the attitude. Continue to bring it. Next, I would like to explain the tassels and cords that some of our graduates are wearing and recognize those distinctions. Would the graduates who are wearing gold cords please stand for a moment? These graduates have earned a GPA of 3.7. These graduates are members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Please stand. These individuals have served our country in the United States. Those graduates who are a veteran, as you come to the stage, you will also be presented with a military coin by Dr. Perkins. Next, I'm pleased to introduce tonight's guest speaker, Mr. James R. Gorham. Mr. Gorham became the first African-American general in the history of the North Carolina National Guard when he was promoted to that rank in 2008. Now retired, he was born and grew up in the small town of Falkland in Pitt County, North Carolina. He joined the Army right out of high school and served for 3 years as an enlisted soldier in the mid-70s. After being discharged, he used his military education benefits to attend East Carolina University, earning his bachelor's degree. He was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the North Carolina National Guard after completing officer candidate school. He was named Distinguished Honor Graduate of his OCS class. In more than 3 decades of military service, he has commanded at the company, battalion, and brigade levels, in addition to service in various staff positions. He served as Joint Staff Director of the North Carolina Joint Force Headquarters in Raleigh, and as commander of the North Carolina National Guard Joint Task Force, in which he was responsible for joint training and deployment. While in the Guard, he earned a master's degree from the U.S. Army War College. In 2004, his North Carolina National Guard unit, the 130th Finance Battalion, was deployed to Iraq for over a year. While there, he was promoted from lieutenant colonel to full colonel. He retired from the Guard in 2012, capping a 38-year military career. He has also had a successful civilian career in banking, retiring in 2010 as a vice president and manager of retail banking at First Citizens Bank. After his banking career, he served as director of special projects for the North Carolina Department of Public Safety. In this leadership role, he provided oversight to the North Carolina Center for Safer Schools and directed departmental initiatives involving military affairs and suicide prevention. Now a motivational speaker and author, and his book is available in the lobby. He is also a member of the Kernersville Board of Aldermen and a proud member of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. He and his wife Barbara live in Kernersville. They have 3 children, Tony, Jamie, and Joshua. Please join me in giving him a very warm welcome.
Well, let's go back to the double track, where the work is hard and the boss is mean, where the food is dirty because the cook ain't clean. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, was my father, a 7th grade educated sharecropper, back to work called. So every time it's for me to go to work, that's what I say, okay? But anyway, I'm here to share some words with y'all. And I hope you listen very intently to what I have to say. Because there is a book that I read. And in that book, it says that a man's gift will make room for him and bring him before great people. So to the great people assembled here today, President Jacobson, the faculty and staff of this great university, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of ECPI University, thank you so very much for allowing me to be here today to share with you on this most momentous occasion. Now, as I look at this graduating class, made up primarily of young, energetic people, all donned in your caps and gowns, I can't help but think of another group of young people who arose this morning in faraway lands, prepared to do whatever necessary to ensure that the freedoms and liberties we enjoy will endure in this country, and that the United States of America will remain the land of the free and the home of the brave. So can we give our military just a hand of applause this afternoon? They deserve it. Now, for you graduates here today, I know you are well accustomed to the challenge of staying awake through long lectures. I promise you I will not test your endurance too much. However, it does remind me of the conversation I had with your president when she asked me to speak at today's graduation. I asked the president, how long should I speak? She replied to me, I think 10 minutes would be appropriate. In protest, I replied, Madam President, how can I possibly tell your graduates all I know in 10 minutes? To which she replied, General Gordon, I would strongly advise you to speak very slowly. But on a more serious note, to the parents, the spouses, and other supporters who have worked hard over the years to give guidance, encouragement, and most importantly, financial support to the graduating class, now all your hard work and prayers have paid off. Your graduate have met the challenge of a vigorous academic schedule, and they have prevailed. You are to be congratulated for your role in making this day possible. I'd also like to say a few words to the faculty. Much of what I have accomplished I trace back to college professors whose names and faces I have never forgotten. And in the midst of my numerous visits to their classrooms, they opened my eyes to the world and to the life of the mind, for they were role models of decency and character. I only hope that 30 years from now, you graduates will look back on your time here with such fond memories, and above all, remember the role your professors played in your lives. And finally, to the graduating class of 2025, Congratulations. Let's give them another round of applause. You have shown that you are truly remarkable bunch of students. The challenges associated with college are numerous. New faces, new curriculums, new professors, new friends, but you have all risen to the challenge and excelled. You have met or exceeded all expectations in academic performance. For this and for everything else you have and will accomplish, I congratulate you, and let's give them another round of applause, so they deserve it. So with my remaining time, what I'd like to do is, in the next couple of minutes, and that's a promise, okay, before the well-deserved celebration begins, is to share some of the experience and lessons I learned over the years. Lessons I hope will be useful to you. But first, allow me to give a disclaimer. What I will share with you will not be deep, nor heavy, or even thought-provoking, but it will be the wisdom of a 7th grade educated sharecropper who shared his wisdom with his 2 sons as he rode us around in our community in an old, raggedy, smoking Silverado pickup truck that I was so ashamed of then, but I'm so proud of now. Because the wisdom that he shared with me in that old pickup truck helped me to develop into the man that I am becoming. Because God ain't through with me yet. Yeah. First thing he would say to me, he would say, boy, because that's what I thought my name was. He said, if you play now, you will have to pay later. But if you pay now, you can play later. In 1974, I left my father's tobacco farm and enlisted in the United States Army as a private, with only a gleam in my eye, a desire in my heart, and a serious work ethic motivated by not wanting to take up the family business. I dove into my career with all my spirit, mind, and body, determined to be the best that I could be. And as you can see, I'm not a private now. Hard work pays off. Secondly, he would say to me, you are becoming your company. Whoever you are hanging around with, that is who you are becoming. You are influenced by those that you associate with the most. Throughout my 39 years in the military, I hung around the brightest and most talented military leaders in my area of operation. I studied them. I took notes of their good habits and emulated them. I also humbled myself and asked them to mentor me. I did not let things happen. I made things happen. I always leaned forward in the foxhole. On my business card is my personal mission statement. Always ready and always willing. You see, some people are ready, but they are not willing. And some people are willing, but they are not ready. Always be ready and willing for the next task or level of responsibility. Third, he would say, boy, when you get to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on, but do not quit. Regardless of what type of occupation, profession, or relationship you pursue, when you leave this university, things will not always work out the way you planned. When I was a major, I worked hard for a position that would prepare me for my next promotion. When the position became available, my assistant, who was a captain, was given the position. I was furious and I wanted to quit. But the words of wisdom from my father about tying a knot and hanging on came back to my remembrance. And something on the inside of me, what we call in the military, that intestinal fortitude, kicked in and would not allow me to throw in the towel. Had I allowed my emotions to govern my actions, I would have retired from the military as a major and would not be here today to share my experience. So do not let temporary information cause you to make permanent decisions, okay? But last but not least, people said, boy, your word is one thing that you can give and keep at the same time. He said, there's not many things in this world that you can give and keep at the same time, but your word is. So when you give your word, you make sure you keep it, because someone is always eating off your tree. He said, if you give your word and you keep your word, he said you walk in integrity. And when you walk in integrity, my father told me that success will come after me, and it did. So, as I bring my remarks to a close, and you, the graduating class of 2025, leave this place, I leave you this quote made by my man, Denzel Washington, at the 2017 NAACP Image Award. Denzel said, and I quote, without commitment, you will never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you will never finish. Those words are sum total of my adult life. And I hope it will be the sum total of yours as well. May God bless everything that you put your head, your hands, and your heart to. Thank you for allowing me to be here today.
Thank you for those inspirational words. Next, I would like to invite one of our distinguished faculty members, Candace Young, to join me at the podium to present awards to some of our students who have earned a special award this evening.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to invite each of the Fellowship Award recipients to the stage. These graduates are being recognized with a Fellowship Award for meeting the highest levels of achievement, including grade point average, professionalism, and attitude. From Cyber and Information Security Technology, Brittany Clayton. Brittany Clayton completes her Associate of Science in Computer Information Science degree in July 2025. She currently holds a 4.0 GPA. Which means she will graduate with the summa cum laude honor. Brittany has been deeply involved in campus life, serving as Vice President of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, working as a student ambassador, providing IT support as a work-study student, and tutoring classmates. Brittany plans to further her education with ECPI by entering the Bachelor's in Computer Information Science program. Brittany's quote is, "Your future is yours to design. Paint it with bold colors, break a few rules if you have to, and make it a masterpiece you're proud to call your own." From the Electronics Engineering Technology, Samuel Carter. Samuel completed his Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering Technology with a concentration in mechatronics in June 2025. He has a 3.84 GPA and graduates with a magna cum laude honor. Samuel developed extensive knowledge in PLC programming, automation, 3D modeling, circuit analysis, mechanical design, robotics, and control systems. With immense gratitude, Samuel acknowledges his parents, whose generous support and unwavering encouragement were instrumental in enabling his decision to obtain higher education, laying the crucial foundation for his academic path. From the Diploma of Practical Nursing Program, Gwendolyn J. Buchanan. Gwendolyn J. Buchanan completed her Diploma in Practical Nursing Program in 2025 with a 3.82 GPA and graduates with a magna cum laude honor. Jade enrolled at ECPI to follow her calling into nursing, a path inspired by the memory of her late mother, who always encouraged her to pursue this career. Jade has accepted a position at Moses Cone Hospital and plans to continue her education in the field of medicine. From the Medical Assisting Program, Aisha Turner. Aisha Turner completed her Associates of Applied Science in Medical Assisting degree in November 2024 with a 3.62 GPA. She has also obtained EKG and phlebotomy certifications. She currently works at HEAG Pain Management Center. She brings a warm, caring approach to her work, always aiming to make a positive difference in her patients' lives. She intends to continue her education in the healthcare field.
Okay, now the moment you have all been waiting for, I would like to ask our Senior Admissions Representative, Tony Leonard, to the podium.
Will the graduates and graduate candidates in the Associates of Science degree in Computer and Information Science and Cybersecurity Technology please rise and come to the stage? Brittany Clayton. Mira Wiyam Abdur Rahim. Chelsea Hartley. Chelsea. Kamari Hudson. Amar Cameron. Anthony Michael Jr. Shimon Wilson. Sergio Pacheco. John Anthony Thomas. Brandon Dawes. Dom DeSanto. Will the graduates and graduate candidates in the Bachelor of Science degree in Computer and Information Science and Cyber and Information Security please rise and come to the stage? Tommy Bubba Simmons. Devin Richardson. Elijah Kingdon. Thaddeus Williamson. Isa Nikulu. Berlice Matondo. Alicia Tatum. Nicole Rodriguez. Josh Wilmot. Will the graduates and the graduate candidates in an Associate's of Science degree in Electronics Engineering Technology please rise and come to the stage? Leander Jones Jr. Mom Antasubu. For the graduates and graduate candidates with the Bachelor of Science degree in Electronics Engineering Technology, concentration in mechatronics, please rise and come to the stage. Samuel Carter. Come on, do it. Howard Riggs. Carlos Bonilla. Sebastian Suluaga. For the graduates and graduate candidates in the practical nursing program. Now, you can please rise and come to the stage. Gwendolyn Buchanan. Candy Thomas. Jaqueen Burnett. Jamia Hayes. Katrina Davis. Ebony Scott Allen. Janita Brooks. Jordan Wallington. Jolene Johnson. Catherine Shadu. Chrysia Aguilar. Shanice Covington.
That's mine right there.
Jaleesa Siobhan West. Natisha Middleton. Elijah Truford. Brittany Mize. Nikisha Carson. Darlene Wright. Sierra Scott. Vanessa Smith. Chantel Spotswood. Alyssa Ackerley. Brianna Rios. Amaya Eaton. Ryoko Maruki. Kalia Simpson. Christian Michael Bright.
That's my cousin! Woo!
Armani Nesbitt. Destiny Davis. Monica Cunningham. Essex Johnson. Patrice Nixon. Castore Bowden. LaParis Greer. Nurse Samantha Wilburn. Nurse Shania Shanae Moore. Nurse Tanika LeGrand. Brianna Jones. Jabrella Lee. Sade Waller. Shakira Davis. Marlo Beatty. Lauren Thibault. Najir Williams. Benicia Leona Graves. Brittany Danielle Robinson. Amanda Michelle Wilson. Letitia Cruz. Zakia Blunt. Messiah Royster. Amber Guerrero. Alexis Schuler. Caitlin Lee Oliver. Now, will the graduates and graduate candidates in the Associate of Applied Science degree in medical assisting please rise and come to the stage. Gabrielle Edmond. Mila Spence. Sarina Custis. Mariana Sese. Peyton Smith. Anna Burgess. Denise Rayner. Aisha Turner. Fantasia Johnson. Brian Felipe Pacheco. Joriah West Aho. Tanisha Puggies. Kanisha Alexia Young. Shantae Denver. Erica Irvin.
That's my baby.
Alicia Galbraith. Brianna Janae Scott. Crystal Feliciano Romero. Carla Olivia Avellaneda. Tiffany Hodges. Shamika McKinney. John Catherine Spears. Angeline Juliet Dominguez Ferreras. Sorry, Tillman. Miranda Thatch. Amy Prosper. Will online graduates please rise and come to the stage? Kyra Johnson. Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, concentration in criminal justice. Danielle Campbell. Bachelor of Science in Computer and Information Science, concentration in software development. Britannia Amster. Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, concentration in criminal justice. Naira Twaman. Bachelor in Healthcare Administration. Christopher Carter, Master of Science in Systems Engineering, concentration in mechatronics. Margarita Mino Rosario, Master of Science in Criminal Justice, concentration in crime and intelligence analysis. Alexis Pegues, Bachelor of Science, Computer Information Science, concentration in software development. Tua Obama, Bachelor of Science, Motivation and Leadership, concentration in management.
Thank you to Tony. You did a really good job. All right, graduates and graduate candidates, please stand. By the authority entrusted to me by the Board of Directors. Just some information as we come to a close. When the music starts, we ask that everyone stand and please remain at your seat. Faculty and staff will exit from the stage. They will then be followed by the graduates. We ask the families to wait until all the graduates have exited and follow the directions of our staff outside so we can keep everybody flowing. Thank you very much. Graduates, again, congratulations. Everyone join me in a final round of applause.
Deuces!